Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. In the last episode, Ragna made his way through the NOL's branch here in Kagutsuchi, and ran into someone from his past that he really didn't want to cross paths with. None other than his own brother Jin, now known as Major Jin Kisaragi of the NOL. But, unfortunately, Jin seemed rather too eager in order to continue the little sibling feud that they had from many years ago. A feud which Ragna actually has no intention of continuing, despite Jin's stubborn streak. But, as you can see on his way to destroy the Cauldron, he is of course run into the other person that he really doesn't want to cross paths with, which is the legendary 6 hero known as Hakumen. This time though I've chosen not to show the fight on screen because Hakumen is exceptionally annoying and I don't want to keep losing time and time again. So, and since I've already defeated Hakumen once before, yeah, I don't really feel the need to show that fight again, just in case I kept losing several times. But this is at the end of their particular battle this time.
How dare you interrupt me, Grimalkin!
And it seems that once again Hakumen is being whisked away by the strange dimensional phenomena that took him away the previous time round. Although it's interesting that he utters the name Grimalkin, because this time around Jubei is not here to save Ragna from Hakumen. And there he goes.
Disappeared? Rachel? Nah, couldn't be. Who the hell was that?
No, Rachel's teleportation ability is somewhat different than what we just witnessed. And, believe it or not, I actually don't think that Jubei himself is responsible for transporting Hakumen through a dimensional barrier, like the one that we just saw. But, believe it or not, Ragna is, well, can believe it, that Ragna is still in pretty bad shape after fighting Hakumen.
My knees are about to give. Good thing that fight didn't last too much longer.
Indeed, Hakumen is a very formidable opponent in more ways than one.
A little too late, huh? The Cauldron's about to awaken.
Yeah, that little fight with Hakumen cost Ragna more time than he was willing to spend. Thanks very much there, Hakumen. Oh well, might as well brace ourselves for the worst possible outcome. Yeah. Whatever it is that's emerged from the depths of the Cauldron is definitely not something to be trifled with. Indeed. As usual, I'm going for the Cauldron. I carefully stepped in. I didn't sense anyone, but something didn't feel right. Pain? Well, now we know Ragnar's end goal, of the reason why he's been trashing hierarchical cities left and right, although we still don't actually know how many cities he's actually been to.
What did you say?
And apparently Ragnar is being shot at by an unknown individual.
What the hell's going on? When the hell did you get those?
Assuming by those you're of course referring to the twin pair of guns that were being fired upon you there, Ragnar. Now, person who's just walked in is registered as unknown for the time being, and of course this person is actually veiled by shadow.
Think you can defeat me with that?
Well, given the fact that you suffered quite heavy blows again from Hakumen, yeah, don't push yourself too far there, Ragnar. Although it looks like that Ragnar still has enough energy to actually hold up in a fight.
Who the hell are you?
That is a very good question.
Now beginning destruction of target.
And that is a very unsettling answer from our mystery opponent. Although her name is revealed here in the versus screen as Noel Vermilion, that name is currently unfamiliar to Ragnar.
The wheel of fate is turning.
And the stage theme here is Bullet Dance, one of my favorite stage themes in BlazBlue Calamity Trigger.
Action!
Inferno Divider!
Try.
Counter.
Move it!
Oh, and she got me good. Now I'm not going to have a look at her combat, her command moves, because she's still a mystery at this point, and I ran right into that volley there. Try and close the distance.
Inferno Divider!
I missed there completely. Try and
Dead Spike!
get some health back with Soul Drive. Ooh, that's not good. Get back here.
Gauntlet Hades!
Counter.
Try and nope. Looks like she's holding her own there.
Dead Spike!
Counter. Counter.
We both countered there on that one. And she's still veiled in shadow there. And we don't want to be hit by bullets.
Move it!
I want to try and get as many chain attacks as possibly can. Oh, and again with the volley of shots.
Dead Spike!
That's not going to work. Ooh! That could have been devastating for Ragnar, but fortunately we prevailed with the Infernal Divider. That
You bastard.
that was definitely would have been a would have definitely stopped Ragnar in his tracks if that attack had actually went off without a hitch. But much in the same way that Hakumen was in the previous battle, our mystery opponent is not as phased as we would like.
You can't change anything. Nothing at all.
Damn you, let go of... What? My power is fading.
So somehow Ragna has been weakened to the point where his Azure Grimoire is now worse than useless.
Stop it! I'm not! You bastard! Let go. Let go of my brother!
And it seems that Ragnar has been thrown into the Cauldron, along with the person that threw him in there, which is rather strange. And on top of that, the two of them are being followed by none other than Jin Kisuragi, in spite of his earlier actions towards Ragnar. And, Jin, of course, being defeated in battle by Ragnar. For some reason, his judgment has left his senses, and he's, I don't think he jumped down here with a rope in mind.
Jin, is that you? Stupid. Don't come! Run!
Then again, he probably did just jump in after Ragnar on impulse.
In the end, this one was the same as all the others. They will all be the same, like an endless dance, a puppet show that goes on forever. Today the light will shine down again, to set fire to their demise, until we meet again.
Very interesting words there from Rachel Alucard, and a little bit of a plot twist here in, well, a minor plot twist that was vaguely hinted at by me, somewhat, but as well as others, because believe it or not, this isn't the first time that these particular events of Calamity Trigger have transpired. For some reason, or rather, the world of BlazBlue appears to be trapped in some form of time loop, and once again, feelings of deja vu reminiscent of Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero, for me personally. As to what exactly is resulting in these respective time loops remains to be seen. Although I'm sure that eventually we'll find the answer.
Annihilation of the 13th hierarchical city Kagutsuchi confirmed. Phase number 724 completed successfully. System operating within normal limits. Transmitting all data to Tamagahara. The system will now proceed to phase number 725.
And a cryptic message from something known as the system. Now, this is actually a slight mistranslation or misspelling here, because it's actually supposed to be Takamagahara. Although exactly what this Takamagahara is also unknown to us. But believe it or not, what has just transpired is in fact extremely important. And that is the end of Ragnar's story there, but it is not the only ending. We found the ultimate ending before, but there are still more story paths for us to follow, which will definitely elaborate a bit more into the situation. But that will be for the next episode, so when we return, adventurers, I shall endeavour to actually reach those remaining story branches and maybe get some more insight into the turn of affairs that transpired at the end of Ragnar's story. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.